Hello, everybody. Hello, Harlan and Remy. Nice to see you. Gwen saying hello to Harlan. All right. Sorry for being a bit late. I was trying to get a few things done. Plus, Mrs. Torin brought me a Slurpee from the local Wawa, which was nice. And I wanted to finish that off before coming on screen, so I didn't get a freezing headache. So we are going to start on move 20. And we are, let me move this out of the way here. Sorry, keyboard was in the way. On the right, we are going to exchange 3, 5, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 2, 3, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Hello, David Nelson. Good to see you on. And Gwen saying hello to David. All right. So the goal for today is to either get this done or go until I can't stand it anymore. Though I might have a couple of pauses where I try and get some Pokemon Go raids joined. That was one of the other things I was trying to do, is join a remote raid. All I wound up doing was wasting a remote raid pass, which annoys me. But it was partly my fault, so can't blame anybody else. And Gwen says brain freezes are painful. Yes, indeed. All right. And if Marmar joins today, we have Mr. Serby up here with me. All right. So we have at least a couple of threads only a couple inches away from the tama, where the leader knots are. For the koma. So worst case scenario, I'm expecting roughly here, I'll have at least 1 or 2 leaders by the time I finish. I will probably wind up doing the actual tie-off on a separate stream, but I want to get the majority of it done today. And let's see, 1, 2, and 3. Three, 4. And I am fortunate that my sister is a professional pharmacist. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I was able to tap her knowledge about some potential interactions between all the medications I'm taking for high blood pressure and other things. So I got a few things that I'm going to be able to talk to my doctors about, and some ideas of how to avoid problems with it in the future. 13, 14, and 15. Because I think that was most of my problem yesterday. And some of the things that she let me know actually track out pretty well for stuff I was unaware of but had noticed for other reasons. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So that's going to be helpful. It is kind of warm today. It's supposed to get up to 87. It's also supposed to rain. But humidity seems less than yesterday, so I'm going to hopefully go pretty quick. Alrighty. So I will hopefully not have any issues with it. And sheds 2, 3, and 7 reverse, so 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. That one should have gone on the bottom. I think I'll have to move the phone out of the way there, so don't knock it on the floor. And left side, 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Essentially, this weekend is my last chance to get this done before going on our trip. And I need to get the tama off of here. Admittedly, I only need about 52 for the braid I'm going to do. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oops, that's not all it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check 7 is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check 7 is good. There we go. And comma slide time. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 21. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 3, 4, 5, and 7 are reversed. Left side, I'm going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. And David saying hey to Gwen, and Gwen saying I just checked in on my Pokemon Go. Hopefully you have fun with that. Trying to decide if I should move one of the window fans so it's more directly on me, but I think I'm okay for the moment. Just to be careful, I'm going to keep drinking. One of the things that I was noticing in the interactions is I should probably severely cut back on my caffeine, or taper it back, not cut it back. So I'm going to try and switch over to more like straight seltzer type things with no caffeine in them. All right, and 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Seven, 8. Nine, 10. Found out that a local place close to me has a pretty decent muffaletta sandwich. So I think that's 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's 11, 12, and 13, 14, and 15. And we are about 20 moves away from the mini maker's mark. Sheds 3, 4, 5, and 7 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. I think there's a couple on here I might just go ahead and roll up real quick so they're not hanging so low. This one, though, just unroll past the leader knot. Do that without tangling things up. No, maybe not quite ready, but there we go. And let's see. This one here, get to use a little bit of a roll back up. There we go. Wasn't on time easily for some reason. Just past the leader. Yeah, that's still hanging pretty low. I just guess I'll leave that as it is. And is it a head one jump? Nope, that one was supposed to go there. I just put it on the wrong side. All right, 3 through 13 and 17 on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Next move on that side is going to be an edge transition. And we are ready for the next move. On to 22. On the right, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 19. Sheds 5, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 19. Start the edge transition. Sheds 1 and 6 are reversed. And Gwen says, please hit that thumbs up like button. I appreciate that, Gwen. And we got just me watching it over on Rumble. And we got 6 on YouTube and 2 on Twitter. All right. 7, 11, 13, and 19 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10. Eleven, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 5, 6, 7, and 9 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 19. 1, 2, 3, oops, sorry, 1, 2, and 3, 4. 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1 and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Well, that last day of the Baldwin trial was kind of exciting. My personal opinion is that 1 on the bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. I think Baldwin was more than culpable for what he was charged with, but given the screw-ups by the state and apparent willful screw-ups, I am more than comfortable with the outcome because the state should not be allowed to cut corners on things like that. All right, we are ready for the next move. On to 23. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 5, 8, and 9 in reverse. Left side we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 15, and 17. Sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. It's the end of the edge transition there. And Gwen says Baldwin trial was kind of stressful to watch. Yes, indeed. Though when I was hearing on and off Rob and Andrea Burkhart talking about the Karen Reed thing, I just realized that I did the wrong. Yep, I did the wrong move there. Let me just quickly fix that. So 1 and 6. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. This one should go back here, and this is the one that goes up to the top, saying that despite what I heard from some of the other lawyers, including like Jeff saying that it was absolutely within the case law that they needed to acknowledge the acquittal votes for counts 1 and 3 on the Karen Reed, that's not the state of the law. And it's like, okay, well, all right. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but it's interesting that Jeff seemed to be absolutely convinced when I was hearing him on other streams that that is indeed the case, and other lawyers here saying it's not. All right. But yeah, I definitely think that Karen is not being well treated by the system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that she would be a lot better off if she got the judge that was in the Baldwin trial. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. And I saw a comment on a private forum that, you know, if you apparently are wealthy enough and connected enough that you get special treatment. And the issue is not that they're getting treatment they shouldn't. It's that people who are not in their position are not getting the treatment that they should. All right, so 5, 8, and 9 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9, 8 and 9 on top. Yep, that looks good. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 15, and 17. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. And ending an edge transition, top moves first, sheds 1 and 2 reverse, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, up over the last bow on the top, under the last yellow, which goes up to the top on the right. And then bottom moves, so 1 and 2 on the top, and then the bottom is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checks that is good. Top one passes through to the bottom on the right, the bottom on the right. And next top blue one drops down to the bottom on the left side. In front. And we are ready for the next move. On to 24. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1 and 5 are reversed, starting an edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 11, and 13. Sheds 2, 5, and 7 are reversed. There we go. And let's see. Nimai Kôrai, hey y'all. David Nelson, when the state violates your rights, you should go free. Yep. And David Nelson, hey Nimai Kôrai. And Gwen saying to hey to Mary too. Mary says hey to David Nelson, Gwen, and me. Kenny Peterson, good morning. Good morning to you, Kenny P. And David Nelson, I think the judge was angry as this also showed they were dishonest in the Hannah Gutierrez trial. And Gwen says we'll just have to wait and see what the judge rules in KR. I've heard different things about the charges and what the jury did and didn't do. I did see something from Turtle Boy that the fifth juror who agrees that they were 0 for conviction on the top charge was that he was also one of the ones who was convinced that she was guilty of the manslaughter charge because of taillight material embedded in his shirt, which apparently was not actually testified to in court, is my understanding. So yeah, interesting on that. And he's apparently the law enforcement guy, so he should know how things can happen there. Mary says, hey to Kenny Peterson. David Nelson, judge in KR is resisting the defense motion. Looks like appeals court will have to decide. Yeah, that's definitely room for an interlocutory appeal there. And Gwen says, we'll be right back. Phone call. My mom. Hope your mom is doing well. And Kenny says hi to Melee. All right, let's get started on the next move here. All right, 3, 9, 13, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. Heat and humidity is kind of making me sleepy up here. Welcome back, Gwen. Not Gwen. I have noticed since I've started taking the Adderall that I seem to be having a weirder word choice and word order selections, not always picking the right word. And discussion with my roommate who's had more experience with these types of things, it's her opinion that my coping strategies that I had developed growing up with ADD are not accommodating when my brain will actually process some of that information faster. So I'm saying things before I have a chance to actually finalize my word selection. So that's apparently, that may be what's going on there. Don't know for sure. All right, so sheds 1 and 5 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Oh, another good news, in the month I've been taking it, I have lost about 5 pounds based off of consistent morning weighings. There's some bouncing around, but that seems to be where I'm at, roughly. I haven't really picked up my exercise yet, but hopefully once that does, the weight will come off a little faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, and 13. It looks like I got one hanging a little low. Is that because it's caught up, or is it actually hitting the floor? All right. That looks like it is hitting the floor, so I'm going to quickly roll this up a bit more because I want to keep the tension even with gravity. See if I can get this properly untangled. There we go. Let's put that there, and then just past the leader knot. That should be good enough. And no longer hitting the floor. All right, so sheds 2, 5, and 7 in reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 25. On the right, we're going to exchange 9 and 19. Sheds 2, 5, and 6 are reversed. Excuse me, it's the end of an edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, and sheds 6 and 8 are reversed. All right, and go ahead and switch his back. And Manley says, yay, that's really awesome. Gwen says that is awesome. I think that was when I was talking about losing weight. And Ms. Jackson, hi Torrin, Gwen, everyone, hope you're all well. Yep, we're doing pretty good here. Gwen says, my brain has changed the way it thinks since 2 years ago after I got out of the hospital. DKA sucks. I'm just saying, I am sorry to hear that. Mary says, hey, Mrs. Jackson. And Gwen also saying hello to her. And Ms. Jackson saying, hey, Amelie. Hey, Marmar, nice to see you on. I'm here and listening, but most likely fall asleep. I woke up with a migraine. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm going to enjoy the chill stream with my ears only today. All right. If Mr. Servals comes out and comes to chat, I will let you know so you can open your eyes. Wow, we're up to 20 people watching. It looks like 13 on YouTube, 7 on Twitter, and so far just me on Rumble. So thanks everybody who just joined in. I appreciate that. I don't think we got a raid. Let me look at the... nope, doesn't look like I've got a raid. We just got people joining in. So welcome, welcome everybody. All right, so 9 and 19 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That's weird. I should have another... I screwed up on that one because it's an edge transition. I forgot to pull it from the bottom. Let me see if I can just fix this real quick. All right, so it was 2, 5, and 1 and 5 on the right. So I've got one extra one here. So 1 on the bottom and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6. No, 5 on 5 on the bottom, 6, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and then it would go down here. Yep, okay. So theoretically, this should be able to just come out here. Nope. Alrighty. Let's see what I messed up on that. Oh, if you're watching Marmar, Mr. Serps has come out to play. All right, so 1 and 5 on the bottom are so 1 and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And yeah, there we go. All right, so this was... looks like I'm off on one here. Oh, that's the very first one. Okay, that makes sense because that one wasn't there. And then this comes out over to here. And I guess I'm not paying as much attention as I should. All right, there we go. All right, so 9 and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let me just quickly do this for Marmar. Get to say hi to Mr. Serby. It's warm up here, so he's sacked out. All right, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Hopefully I'll be able to pay a little more attention and not have simple mistakes like that again. All right, so into the edge transition, top moves first. So 2, 5, and 6 reverse. So 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9 on the top, up over the last blue and under the last yellow, which goes up to the top on the left. And then bottom move, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top blue to the bottom on the left, top blue on the right, then goes straight down. And left side, exchanging 1 and 3. 1, 2. Apparently, mothalatos make me burp a lot. So if there's pauses in what I'm saying, that's usually what's going on. I apologize for that. Shed 6 and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to, oops, already showed it. 26, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 9, 11, 15. Sheds 1, 2, 5, and 7 reverse. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 3, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Alrighty. And let's see. Catch up the chat. And Melee says hello to Marmar. Nelson Rodriguez, how long did it take you to learn all this? It's really cool. Thank you very much, Nelson. I started learning this in about 1998, so I've been doing it for close to 26 years. I did my first, I'm going to an event that runs a couple weeks in a week or so, and that was the event when I first attended it when I was living in Idaho in 1998. A friend of mine there handed me a cardboard disc cut out of the side of a 12-pack of Coca-Cola with about 16 notches cut into it and several skeins of DMC floss and said, "Here, I think you'd like this. Let me show you how to do it." And I've kind of gone from there. The other commentator says, "Hey, Nelson Rodriguez." Gwen says to Nelson, and Marmar says, "Serby." And Gwen says, "Marmar, hello. Hope you feel better soon." Marmar says, "Thanks, Gwen." Bailey Cormier says, "Hi, Serby." And Marmar says, "Thank you, Torrent. No problem at all. I know you like cats, and if you got a migraine, I'm sure that'll make you feel a little bit better." And Gwen says, "Torrent, it's okay. If you go too far off the rails, we'll let you know. Thank you very much." And let's see. Do a quick check over on Rumble. Still just me. About 19 between YouTube and Twitter. And all right. 1, 3, 9, 11, and 15 on the right. This one's going to hit the leader knot. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 1, 2, 5, and 7 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. So this one needs a little more unroll. I'm trying to minimize the amount of unroll I'm doing, since a lot of these are going to gradually creep towards the floor as I move them around. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side is 3, 7, 15, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16. Oops, nope. 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 3, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. All right, so 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. One nice thing about the next braid pattern, it is going to be a lot easier to do fairly quickly. All right, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 27. On the right, we're going to exchange 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 4, 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. Sheds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. One on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check some is good. And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom. 6, 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check sum is good. And left side, exchange 3, 9, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14, 15, 16. And 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 4, 5, 6, and 7 reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Check sum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Check sum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 28. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 11, and 15. Sheds 4, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. It's the start of an edge transition. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Alrighty. And sheds 4, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And left side is 1, 5, and 11 through 19. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. That blue one, I think, is a bit too long. Well, let's see. Both not quite on the floor, so I'll just try to be careful of that. All right, starting at edge transition, sheds 5, 6, and 7 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Whoops. Starting at edge transition, so the bottom one comes in. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. All right. On to 29. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 7, 11, and 17. Sheds 1, 7, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 9, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 3, 5, and 7 reversed. It's the end of the edge transition. And Ms. Jackson says, your room looks nice and bright, Torn. Yep, I got some windows open so that I can get some good airflow through here with some fans going. And I got a couple extra lights on so that the white balance and stuff like that is decent for the braid and other stuff. But yeah, you can. Thank you very much. And all right, so 1, 7, 11, and 17 on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. A little bit more of hydration. 1, 7, and 9 in reverse. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check something is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check something is good. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 5, and 9 through 15. One, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15. Bringing an edge transition, top moves first, so sheds 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top, up over this last row on the top, under the yellow on the bottom, and that yellow goes up to the top on the right. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Something is good. Top one passes through down to the bottom on the right. Next top one drops straight down on the same side to restore the symmetry. And we are ready for the next move. On to 30. On the right, we're going to exchange 9 and 15, sheds 2, 5, and 7 reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, 9, and 13, sheds 1 through 5, and 7 are reversed. There we go. And drop down a little bit on YouTube, a little up on Twitter. So we're 9 on YouTube, 7 on Twitter. Anybody watching on Twitter, if you want to chat, I should be able to see it. StreamYard should show me your chats. Excuse me. Alrighty. 9 and 15 on the right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 2, 5, and 7 reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side, 1, 5, 7, 9, and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. 8 and 9 on the bottom. Okay, I am. That's what's going on there. That one is not hanging properly. Go ahead and do a re-roll real quick so it does hang. Let's try this again. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's that bottom? So, I did that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so bottom goes right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and okay, I didn't get any of it. So first, right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Go. After this move, I think I'm going to take like a 5-minute break, head down, swap out what I'm drinking for something that's cooler and less caffeine. And we'll see how it goes. And top moves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. That doesn't look quite right. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. There we go. Right, some is good. Pass this on through here. And it's time for a coma slide. One of the things I've noticed about my streaming setup is I use it almost exclusively for streaming. And I don't tend to have much else going on with Chrome while I'm streaming. And that seems to work out well for me. I seem to have the memory issues people have with using their streaming setup as a multi-use computer. All right. I don't think I read off the moves. Did I? Anyway, if I didn't, I'm just going to go ahead and bring it up, and then I will put on some hold music, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Gwen says, that's cool. Comfort break, everyone. Stretch on, make a sandwich, etc. Yep, sounds like a good idea. All right, so in case those have missed it, next move, we're going to exchange 9 and 15 on the right. Sheds 2, 5, and 7 are reversed. Left side. Nope, I already did these. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Right. Okay, so we're on to 31. So on the right, we are going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, and 15. Start an edge transition. Sheds 2, 3, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, and 11. Sheds 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. And let's go ahead and put on some nice hold music. Okay, I'm back. That was weird. Sorry about the delay there. Apparently one of my cameras became detached. Seems to be working now. Let me go ahead and switch back there. Hey, Eric Olson, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Bitfreakazoid, hello everyone. Looks like I joined in time to give myself some extra time to clean. No worries on that. Sorry that it took so long. Apparently, when I am adding the the non-sweetened lemon flavor crystals to my seltzer, it will overflow if you do not cap it immediately after adding the crystals. So I had to clean up a big spill. Hello, Mr. Serby. You have decided it is time for pettins? Okay. Thank you again for your patience. I am feeling better. I had a chance to cool down, get some fresh, cool water, and Mrs. Torrin talked to me about what she was going to pick up at the local store for dinner and whatnot. So that took a bit longer than I expected. I appreciate your patience. Thank you very much. Let's see. And Mary saying hello to Erica and Bitfreakazoid. Gwen saying hello to Erica. And welcome back, everybody, from Gwen. And Erica says hello, Gwen, Melee, Bitfreakazoid, Marmar, and Ms. Jax. All right, looks like we got 18 people watching, 11 on YouTube, 7 on Twitter. Let's see how we're doing on the Rumble side. Got one other person there. Hey there, Rumbleite. Okay. And I believe I am on the right moves here for 31. That looks right. Okay, so 3, 5, 7, 9, and 15 exchanged on the right. So 1, 2. And 3, 4. I think the humidity is indeed going down, but the temp is going up. So 5, 6. So it is quite warm up here, but the fans are helping. 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And starting an edge transition. Oops. Looks like one of them made a break for the floor. Let's see which one is that. So that one's okay. This one needs a reroll. Yeah, I'm thinking, even though I like the kite string leader because it doesn't have a lot of volume to it, I think I'm probably going to have to switch to something with a bit more friction. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to have these make dashes for the floor every so often. And there we go. We are starting an edge transition. Sheds 2, 3, 5, and 8 are reverse. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Give some scritches to the cat. And 1 on the top, 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we'll pull from the bottom again because it's an edge transition start. And left side, 1, 3, 5, and 11. One, two, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7 are reverse. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 32. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. It's the end of an edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 4, 7, and 8 are reversed. And there we go. Oops. Look it hard enough to registers. All right. And Ms. Jackson, glad you're feeling better, Torrin. And Ms. Jackson, hi to Erica. And Gwen says, tickle that like button, please. Thank you very much. Do a quick check here. And we have 13 likes, 11 concurrent viewers. That's pretty decent. And all right, let's see. 5 through 15 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 13, 14, and 15. There we go. And sheds 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Top moves first because it's the end of an edge transition. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, up over this last blue on the top, under the yellow on the bottom, which goes to the top left. Then bottom move, so 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top. And this looks like I had one jump pin. Let me go ahead and put that back where it's supposed to be. There we go. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top blue passes down to the bottom on the left. Next top blue, same side, straight down. And that's the last edge transition for like the next 4 moves. All right, left side, 1, 3, 5, 9, 11, 15, and 17. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. All right, and sheds 1, 4, 7, and 8 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. That one needs a bit unroll. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 33. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 7, 9, 11, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 4, 7, and 8 are reversed. I think I said left. That's supposed to be right side. Left side is 1, 3, 9, 13, 15, and 17 are exchanged. Sheds 4 and 8 are reversed. There we go. And Freakazoid says, I recently ordered and received Rodrick Owen book and Clarie Cassan's book and program. Woohoo! Congrats! Still need to pick up the Makiko Tada book. Congratulations. I hope you are enjoying them as much as possible. If you have any questions, I will be happy to try and explain anything that is not easily understandable, because there are some confusing parts in those. And Freakazoid, I'll probably start getting actual supplies tools once I get transferred to Japan later this year. Well, I was going to say I probably will have stuff that I will have for sale relatively soon. But if you're going to Japan, you're probably going to get better stuff than I can get you. And Eric also says, I'm glad that you're feeling better too. Thank you very much, Erica. All right, so 1, 7, 9, 11, 15, and 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 4, 7, and 8 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 9, 13, 15, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 4 and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Let's just do a reroll on this one real quick because it's running pretty low. Yep. Just past the leader. There we go. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. We are ready for the next move. On to 34. On the right, we're going to exchange we're going to exchange 3, 11, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 4, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 15, and sheds 1, 4, 6, and 9 are reversed. And hello, Daily Dysfunction. Stop by to give a quick like. Looks good. Thank you very much, Daily Dysfunction. Gwen says hello to Daily Dysfunction. All right. 3, 11, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3. This one definitely needs a bit of unroll. Needs to loosen up past the leader. Let's see if we can do that real quick. There we go. And yep, that should do for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. Sheds 1, 4, and 7 are reversed. Top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side, we're going to exchange 15. So just looking at this, I can see this is the one that needs to go from the color chart. Save a few seconds here. And sheds 1, 4, 6, and 9 reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. I think I'll re-roll this one just a little bit. Yep. Just past the leader knot point. There we go. That should work. And bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Yeah, 9 on the bottom, checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 35. That means I've done 15 moves so far in about 2 hours with a 15-minute break in there. All right, on the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. Sheds 2, 3, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 11, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 2, 5, 6, and 9 are reversed. And this down here, I believe, is opening up into where the mini maker's mark is. All right, and let's see. Daily Dysfunction says hi to Gwen. Gwen says thank you for all the likes for today's stream. Remember, sharing is caring. Remember, sharing is caring. And Mary says, hey, Daily Dysfunction. Daily says, hi, Mary. And Crystal says, good morning, all. Hope everyone is doing well, reasonably well here. And Maylee says, hey, Crystal, hope you're doing good as well. And Gwen says, hello to Crystal. Maylee is on, but is listening with just her ears rather than watching with eyes because she has a migraine. So hopefully that will improve for her soon. And hopefully Dr. Moo is doing well in the hospital. All right, and 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And for those that did not know, I was able to order more silk, but it probably won't arrive before I go on vacation because 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, they have to re-dye, or they have to dye some stuff before they can ship it out. So it will be here when I get back. So the colors for the braid for Ian to auction off for Second Life is going to be 15, 16, and 17 is going to be yellow, white, black, and green. I posted the design on the community tab. It should be open to everybody. If you haven't seen it and want to look at it. All right, sheds 2, 3, and 8 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum looks good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Nope. And believe it or not, is hitting the coma right, or the, I can't see it because of my logo, but it's hitting the rail on the Taka-Dai. So we are getting there. And left side, 11, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 2, 5, 6, and 9 in reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check some is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check sum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 36. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, and 19. Sheds 4, 5, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 1 and 3. Sheds 2, 5, and 6 are reversed. And you can see here and there the first two parts of the mini maker's mark. Alrighty, and I'm going to catch up with chat real quick here. Ms. Jackson, really like how the golden lapis is progressing toward. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get it done today or tomorrow. Crystal says, hi, Maylee and Gwen. I'm doing okay, just very tired. Hope your migraine improves, Maylee. That was Marmar, not Maylee, who has the migraine. And Erica says, hello to Crystal and daily dysfunction. And Maylee says, Crystal, Marmar has the migraine, not me. Whoops, okay. Gonna pause for a second here, have a little bit to drink. Gotta keep my hydration levels up. And I admit I am a little bit frustrated because the part of the reason I'm taking the soda stream that we got for my home to camping with us is because it tends to leak, which is a bit annoying. And when it carbonates, and the one at work I've been using doesn't seem to leak at all. And the one we just got is the same style, only it's got an electric control for it rather than a manual push button. I figured that'd be easier for everybody in the house. But when you use it, the last couple of squirts of CO2 seems to cause a leak. I haven't tried the lightest setting. I'm thinking maybe using that one twice with a pause in between will keep it from leaking and still give it decent carbonation, but it is frustrating. When I get a chance, I'll take a look at it a little better, see if maybe there's something missing in the seal. Something that could be improved there, because I know the basic design can seal. I just don't know why it's not doing it for this one. My eyes are getting a little sleepy again. Pause for a second here. Check and see if I've got any invites for remote raids. Let's see. And also gives me a chance to like kind of relax my brain for a second. apparently there are some codes for something going on. All right. How did it do that? All right, let's see. Copy this. I'm just going to take a picture here. Don't know why it's. I'll read up on it more at the end of the stream. Some of the stuff they do with Pokemon, I think they're just trying to make you spend a lot of work researching to see how it works. And if you don't do that and can't figure the right way, they're just going to go, oh, well. Whoops, left that one up there. Crystal says, oh, my bad, very tired indeed. Feel better, Mama. Don't worry, I'm pretty tired too. I think it's mostly the heat. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 4, 5, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. And I just bumped that off its pin. There we go. Checksum is good. And oops, that one slid between the blocks. All right, there we go. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And there we go. Left side, just exchanging 1 and 3. 1, 2. 3. So just did an unroll. And sheds 2, 5, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. on to 37. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 7, 9, 11, and 19. Sheds 4 and 5 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, and 5 are reversed. We're starting an edge transition. There we go. And Erica says, "Oh, I feel better. Marmar, migraines suck." Yes, they do. All right, 1, 7, 9, 11, and 19 on the right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Nine, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 4 and 5 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 1, 2, and 5 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Bottom one passes up to the top on the right since we are doing an edge transition. And we are ready for the next move. On to 38. On the right, we're going to exchange 9, 11, and 19. Sheds 1 and 5 are reversed, starting an edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 2 and 7 are reversed. We're ending an edge transition. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. 11. This one is a little, here, it's got a little bit of tension issue at the end, right before the leader. Let's go ahead and hold that even and retie the leader knot just a little bit so that tension is even. Could use a drop of super glue too, but I think this will work. Right. Pass this through here, and let's see, just a bit more. Make sure that I get all the bad tension, so to speak, out in the right spot. All right, so let's put this threads here, and there we go. Tension should be much better now. Oh, it looks a little weird. Let's do one more just to be on the safe side. Make sure I got all the tension even. Alrighty. Looks like we got that. All right, and this one goes down here. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And starting an edge transition, sheds 1 and 5 reverse, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Bottom one here, going up to the top on the left. Left side, we're going to exchange 7 and 11, 13, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 2 and 7 in reverse. Top moves first because it's the end of an edge transition. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Up over that last blue on the top, and the last yellow, which goes up to the top on the right. do the bottom move, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top. There we go. And 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Next one is good. That one needs a bit more unroll. And top blue one passes down to the bottom on the right. Next top blue straight down to restore symmetry. And we are ready for the next move. On to 39. We're almost up to 20 moves for this stream. On the right, we're going to exchange 15. Sheds 2 and 6 are reversed. End of edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 11, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 2, 3, 6, and 8 are reversed. And as you can see, we are almost to the start of the mini maker's mark. Alrighty. There's 15 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 2 and 6 are reversed. So, top moves first. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, up over the last blue on the top, under the last yellow, which goes up to the top on the left. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's about an inch past the coma pin for the leader knot. All right, then bottom move, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top blue on the left goes to the bottom, or top blue on the right goes to the bottom of the left. Next top blue drops straight down. Into that edge transition, left side, exchange 3, 7, and 11 through 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Sheds 2, 3, 6, and 8 are reversed. One on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top. 4 and 5 on the bottom. 6 on the top. 7 on the bottom. 8 on the top. And 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And time for a coma slide. There we go. And gonna pause for a little bit to grab a little more water. Next move is 40. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 9, 11, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 2 and 5 through 9 are reversed. Left side, we are going to exchange 5, 11, 17, and 19. Sheds 4, 6, and 9 are reversed. This is the last move before we get into the mini maker's mark. There we go. And Gwen says, woohoo, mini maker's mark, making great progress today. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to check the temps, just see how it's going. Yeah, it's 89. That's higher than it's supposed to be by 2 degrees already. Oh, no, it's 90 now. Feels like 96. Excessive heat watch. All right, so temp doesn't start dropping down again until about 8 p.m. Starts dropping pretty fast between 7 and 9. So what I might do is I'm thinking I might go ahead and try and get maybe through the mini maker's mark and then call the stream, and then maybe a little bit later on tonight do another stream. Alrighty, and let's see. Check on a couple other things real quick. So somebody just did a review for critical failures or whatever, critical role. It's a series that I caught the first few. My wife likes, but I gradually liked less as the series was going on, and that other person agrees with me, or has the same view. Don't necessarily know if they agree with me. Excuse me. Like I said, I am getting a bit sleepy. It looks like this one pinched a little bit between the blocks of the coma slide. Looking good there. Alrighty, so 5 and 9 through 17 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. $11, $12, 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 2 and 5 through 9 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Nope. I'm picking the wrong move there. There we go. This one goes down to here. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Now the top one passes through over to the top on the left. Left side, going to exchange 5, 11, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, and 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 4, 6, and 9 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And alrighty. Let's see if I just do. Yep, alright. Completed those moves. We are ready for the next one. On to 41. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 9, and 11, and sheds 5 and 6 are reversed. And Ms. Jax M, I love the Mini Maker's Mark. Thank you very much. Gwen at Ms. Jax M, I know, right? And Ms. Jax M, it's so neat to Gwen. And Gwen says, it's the best, so cute. Thank you very much. That makes me feel very nice about it. And Ms. Jax M, I get you. It's cute. Alrighty. So let's get the show on the road. Is that one going there? Alright, so 5 through 19, except for 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. And sorry for so much vocal fry today. 5, 6. Seven, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. And that one made a run for it. I have to re-roll it real quick. And just past the leader knot. There we go. All right, so that was 15. So I think that's just the yellow here. All right, so one drops down there. So there's 15, 16. Looks good on the color chart. $17, 18, and 19. And 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Yep. Left side, 3, 7, 9, and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 'Sorry, I'm not keeping up as much on the chatter on this screen. 9, 10, and 11. Feels like it's getting a little cooler, or getting overcast out there, and hopefully it's going to be a little better for cooling for me. Let's get these untwisted here. There we go. And sheds 5 and 6 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top. And 5 and 6 on the bottom. And 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 42. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 5 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, and 5 are reversed, starting an edge transition. And catch up on chat real quick here. Gwen says escape. Do a quick check over on Rumble. It's been a little bit. Looks like we got 2 other people watching there. And we're currently 10 on YouTube and 8 on Twitter. I think I'm still about 400 followers away from being able to get monetized there. They got something, I think, at about 500 followers. I'd have to see if there's a cheat sheet you can use to look at that. All right, read off the new moves, and all right, so 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 4, and 5 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Lost count there somewhere. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 13, and 15. One and 2. 3 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, and 15. Oh, other interesting legal news is apparently a federal judge has decided that being a felony to distill your own alcohol without paying taxes is unconstitutional. So, might be a boon for the home distilling market or hobby or whatever. All right, sheds 1, 2, and 5 are reversed. It is start of an edge transition, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check some is good. One of these is a little long. Should be okay. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check some is good, and the loose one that was hanging down is the one that's going to go up to the top on the right. I'm going to give it a little bit and roll back up. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. 1, 2, 43 on the right. We're going to exchange 1, 13, 15, and 17. We got a single move edge transition. Sheds 2 and 5 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 13 and 15. And we are exchanging a reverse sheds 1 and 5. And that's the end of an edge transition. Alrighty. 13, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. All right. Sheds 2 and 5 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and checksum is good. Bottom yellow one goes up to the top on the left, and the blue up here drops straight down because it's just a single move edge transition. Left side, 13 and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. $13, 14, and 15. And sheds 1 and 5 are reversed. Top moves first, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and up over this last blue one here, down into the yellow on the bottom. Go. And the one goes up to the top on the right. And one on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top blue front passes through the shed to the bottom on the right. Next top blue drops straight down in the front without going through the shed. And we are ready for the next move. On to 44. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, and 11. Sheds 1, 5, and 6 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5 and 7. Shed 6 is reversed. All right, so that's not what I do. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 1, 5, and 6 are reversed. 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Left side, we're going to exchange 5 and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. And 7. And just shed 6 is reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 on the top. 6 on the bottom. And 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And next move is, oh, I am so sorry. I forgot to switch back over to here. My apologies. All right, so on to move 45. On the right, we're going to exchange 15, sheds 1, 2, 5, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, and 7, sheds 2, 6, and 7 are reversed. And I'm afraid I am going to go ahead and wrap this up here for right now. Let me go ahead and set a redirect. Let me see. Let's go here. And refresh this. Go to here. Customization. And add a redirect. Let's see who's available. I do not see anybody yet that is active. So sorry about that. Who else? Anybody has a suggestion? I'll do it real quick. If not, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I will try and do a stream later tonight, just so that I can get more done on here. Right about here, I'm just put this over a little bit so you guys can see a little better. So right about where the blade is here, there's a bunch of leader knots, and so I only have this much available. It's a bit more than I expected. I'll go ahead and measure, see how long it is, make sure that it's long enough for what I want to be able to use it. And let's see. Crystal says, no worries. Thank you for the stream. Ms. Jack Sam says, thank you, Torrin. See you later, everyone. And Gwen says, no one I'm sub to is live at the moment. Yep. So I won't do a redirect. And like I said, hopefully around maybe about 7 or so, I will do another stream, get a bit more done on here. We're going for a little over 3 hours, so not too bad. And it's good to have everybody on, and we will hopefully see you later tonight. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.